Welcome back to 6 News at 5. It's time to take a look at your weather, and we're going to start off with a little anecdote. So when you pick a profession, you know that there are always going to be certain risks inherent to said profession. When it comes to meteorology, especially visible meteorology like being on television, you know there are going to be days when your forecast just does not verify, and your non-meteorology friends are going to let you hear about it. Today was one of those days, so get the jokes ready, because I said upper 60s, lower 70s for today, and that absolutely did not happen. We hit 61 today in parts of central Texas. Started off the day at 45. Again, the night, that verified. The day, though. So here's what happened. Let's take a look at our satellite and radar loop. You can see there is a thick blanket of clouds over the entire 6 News viewing area. So we knew there would be clouds today. We absolutely knew that. What we didn't necessarily account for in coming up with our numbers was that it was going to come in early and it was going to come in thick, and it has been there all day long. No sunshine across the entire viewing area all day long, and that is why temperatures have stayed in those lower 60s. Some areas really in the upper 50s until very late afternoon today. So a chilly day across the area. Tonight, though, of course, the inverse is expected with the cloud cover still in place, and we're going to keep it in place at least partly cloudy overnight. That should keep us in the mid-50s. So a pretty decent morning tomorrow as you start your day. You're not going to see those 40s. You're more than likely going to see those 50s. Now, again, I said this during first weather, I'll say it again. I know yesterday I said we'd be partly cloudy, but tomorrow I do actually suspect that we will be partly cloudy. Let's take a look at our forecast here. Overnight, clouds stay with us. By tomorrow, we start to see those breaks by your Friday morning. Notice the direction of the winds, though, and they're going to pick up a little bit out of the south-southwest. So you mix in a little extra sunshine with those south to southwest winds. We're going to be a little bit warmer, but notice what happens by the end of the day. Those winds shift back to the north behind the first of 2 cold fronts that we're tracking. But before that happens, we are going to see those temperatures back in the mid and upper 70s. So tomorrow should be a little bit more comfortable. Now, let's move through the rest of the weekend here. Saturday, again, partly sunny. And then as we head into Sunday, that's when we start to see that next system approach. That's going to kick some showers into our western counties. Those should stay with us. This is not going to be a great rain situation. Rain chances 20 to 30% across the area through your Sunday into your Monday. So again, rain chances not looking good. They are there, but the totals are not going to be huge, and that's unfortunate because while we have seen massive progress in our drought monitor, it is Thursday, so you didn't think I was going to let you get out of here without seeing the drought monitor. We have seen these abnormally dry conditions sneak into most of the eastern part of the viewing area, and that's great news because remember, abnormally dry, that's not technically a drought stage, it's a transition period. It shows that most of us are starting to move out of those more extreme drought conditions, and that's good news. But we do need more rain, and unfortunately, after Sunday and Monday, it goes away. Now, here's the real consequence of that second cold front. Notice the temperatures on Tuesday. We're going to stay in the upper 50s, lower 60s, kind of like today, before we do warm back into the lower 60s for your Thanksgiving under sunny skies. Back to y'all.
Matt, it's worth mentioning Major League Baseball players can fail 7 out of 10 at-bats and still go to the Hall of Fame. We checked the numbers. You are correct 98.4% of the time. So you keep it up, buddy. Okay.